Okay, today's lesson is on linear equations and two variables. What combinations of two numbers have a sum of 5? Let's see. You could think of, let's say, 2 plus 3. That certainly equals 5. Or 4 plus 1. Or 0 plus 5. Or perhaps those who are in integers, you could think of -2 plus 7. All these have a sum of 5. We can write those combinations as ordered pairs, such as this. Instead of saying 2 plus 3, I could say 2, 3. Or I could say 4, 1. Or I could say 0, 5. Or I could say -2, 7. An ordered pair is a point on the coordinate plane where the first coordinate gives the direction of running left or right, and the second gives the direction of rising up or down. For example, let's look at 2, 3. This is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. And let's say I go up 3 and I'm running over 2. Ordered pair, I have to run to the right 2 and I have to go up 3. And I make a point. And that would be 2, 3. Let's say we plot those points. So we have 2, 3. You run to the right 2 and go up 3 and make a point. 4, 1. I run to the right 4 and I go up 1. 0, 5. I don't move because 0 is a neutral position. So I stay at the origin, but I count up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a point. And you have -2, 7. The negative tells you, if it's in the first coordinate, it tells you go to the left 2. And then you have to go up 7. So that's 5, 6, 7. And notice that these points are lined up in a row. We call that collinear. So what we're going to do is connect them to make a line. So you can actually connect these and make a line. A general way to write all numbers combinations that have a sum of 5 is x plus y equals 5. This is called a linear equation of two variables. So what we're saying is all numbers on the x-axis plus all combinations of numbers on the y-axis that add up to 5. So that's a general way to state that. All right. Sometimes when you have ordered pairs, you can test it, you can evaluate it and see if it's a solution to an equation. For example, is 3, 0, is that a solution to the equation 3x plus 5y equals 15? Well, remember, this is an ordered pair, and the order makes a difference. So this is your x coordinate, this is your y coordinate. So where you see 3, you're going to substitute that in for x. So we'll put, instead of 3x, I'm going to put 3 times 3 plus 5 times, well, the y coordinate is 0, so 5 times 0 equals 15. It has to make a true statement. Using the order of operations, you multiply first, then add last. So you have 9 plus 0 equals 15. This tells me that 9 equals 15. That's false. So this is not a solution. In other words, that point is not on that line. All right. And this point looks similar to the other one, but they're different. 0, 3 and 3, 0 are not the same point. So order matters with ordered pairs. So is 0, 3 a solution to 3x plus 5y equals 15? Well, now my x coordinate is 0 and my y coordinate is 3. So I'll say 3 times 0 plus 5 times 3. Does that equal 15? Well, that's 0 plus 5 times 3 is 15. 15 does equal 15. Therefore, yes, 3, 0 is a solution. That means it's on, this point's on that line. Or sometimes you'll be asked to complete a table in order to graph a line. Let's say this equation 3x plus 2y equals 6. And let's say when x is 0, what is y? Well, then what you'll do is you'll evaluate, you say 3 times 0 plus 2y equals 6. This leaves you with 2y, 3 times 0 is 0, equals 6. So when you divide both sides by 2, y has to equal 3. So we're going to put 3 there. All right, and likewise, if you substitute in 0 for y, you can get 3x plus 2 times 0 equals 6. So you get 3x equals 6. Divide both sides by 3, x has to be 2. And you go through this process. When you do this, you should get these solutions. If you plug in -2 for x, you should get 9. If you plug in 12 for y, here you should get -9. If you plug in x as 8, you should get -9 for y. All right, so we're going to plot the points on the table and graph the line 3x plus 2y equals 6. And notice this point here is 2, 0. And this point from the chart was 0, 3. These are called intercepts. This is the y-intercept because it crosses through the y-axis, and this is called the x-intercept because it crosses through the x-axis. And this point is -2, 9. And the line's going to go through those points. So it goes something like this. And all the points won't fit on this graph, but that's how the line's going to be. It's going to cut through the y-axis and cut down there. All right, this concludes our lesson for today.